Ron, you muted. They just told me to tell you. Hey, Susannah Dickman is not muted. She's our Food for Life chef, and she's here today to offer, well, upon my request, a super healthy salad, because I posted one on Facebook the other day of kind of my go-to salad, and this is a vegan version of that, because sometimes I'll use, olive oil or whatever else. So we can still have the pleasure, the guilty pleasure.
And, we think of salads as like a lettuce and a carrot and maybe a cucumber if you're lucky. But I like making salads a meal because,
and you can.
I mean, why not? So I like to use leafy greens, a variety with the red, because we know they have higher antioxidants, nitric oxide, which helps our heart and our arteries.
Red or better, huh?
Red or better.
The darker, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
So what we're going to do, I have a variety of different ingredients that I'm going to put on, and this is quinoa.
I love quinoa.
I know I've made quinoa before, and quinoa is actually a seed, but it is it's complete protein.
Right.
So if you, are worried about getting protein, add quinoa to your salads. Then I'm gonna, and Ange, maybe you can help. You can put some of the tomatoes.
I can indeed. I can do
I'm
that.
adding another bean. What do you think of the quinoa, Ron?
Love it. How to get some?
Right.
You're bragging about it. I got to try some.
I know,
of it.
you've got to try some. So we're going to put some tomatoes.
That's good.
And
already is beautiful.
onion.
Look at that. The rainbow.
You prefer red onions on this to give it more flavor,
I prefer
right?
red onions. And again, because of the darker color, the more antioxidants.
Right.
So I couldn't find a good cucumber today, so I went ahead and just put some zucchini and yellow squash. Of course, my favorite raw vegetable are carrots.
Right.
So I shredded them for you guys, but I would just, kind of chunk them.
Thank you for that.
And then this is something special. This is a tofu feta. You want to try some, Ron?
I will try some
in your bowl.
I'll do that. I'll give it a shot.
Here you go.
So you see the seasoned feta in the marketplace. So this is. Did you do this yourself?
I made this myself. So I buy the tofu. I buy it in the chunk. I do have to press it to get the water out.
Right.
And then this has red wine vinegar, oregano, basil. It's really, really,
now tell us about the dressing.
Dressing's the key, right?
Yes, dressing is the key, because you make this beautiful salad and you want something to top it that is good. This is a homemade cashew. It's a smoky homemade cashew ranch.
I know, sounds
I've
good.
already had my spoon in it. It's really good.
And just add her spoon, but I'm just going to drizzle some on. Now, if I were home, I would use a lot more.
But feel free to go ahead and knock it out. We're game.
Make yourself at home, Susannah.
We all have our preference as to how much we like. But, Ron, I'm going to put some in there so you can taste it.
I'm going to taste it. Angie's
and
already
tell me what you think.
Give me your bowl and I'll salad you.
Oh, salad me up.
Did we get everything?
Oh, that's good. I can taste the smoke.
Can you taste the smoke?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I want to get a little bit of all of it, though. I want to get that perfect.
Oh, my goodness, that
and
is
if
awesome.
you need to add something else, did you get everything in?
I think we got it all in there. We got it all in there.
And some squash.
Got my squash, got my zucchini, got my leafy greens, got my carrots, got my...
And don't you love that dressing, too? So when people ask vegans where they get their protein, right there.
Right
Not
there.
missing a thing.
Well, you got chickpeas in there, too.
Chickpeas,
So it works out really well.
Just for added measure.
And I love beans, so would you add beans to a salad like this, too, maybe?
Oh, I would absolutely.
And what type of bean would you prefer to use on that?
You know what? Whatever bean I feel like I want to eat at that moment.
Okay.
So kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans. You can use pinto beans and make a more Mexican flair. Add some salsa. I've used that as dressing.
Yeah, I've done salsa on a salad before.
You can do it. Follow Susannah. Eat plants, be well.
Yeah.
And can they get this recipe?
You'll get this recipe, and I have a class tomorrow tomorrow Saturday. Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So if you're not doing anything, you'll find it on my website.
Susannah Dickman. Yummy. From this to music. What a weekend. What a wrap up. Angel's coming up.